Hello everybody, welcome to the second ever Would Your Wife Like This?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm Elmo.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are going to be looking at Final Fantasy VII Remake.
The remake.
Now...
The original's old. Probably wouldn't like that.
Are you aware of... When I say the words Final Fantasy, I'm sure a lot of thoughts come in your brain, but are you aware of what I'm talking about when I say Final Fantasy VII?
Final Fantasy? I know you talk about that a lot. But, I mean, it's the seventh one.
Do you see that? Okay, look at this. This is audio, but do you see the little guy statue with the spiky hair and the big sword behind John Cena? That's Cloud. Does that sound like anything to you?
Yeah, I've heard you talk about it. And also, aren't kind of Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts?
Yes.
Yes.
Some of them do appear within Kingdom Hearts.
That's in my wheelhouse.
So this is a remake of my favorite video game
nice.
of all time, Final Fantasy VII. Remake is in quotes, though, because this does not cover the entirety of Final Fantasy VII.
Portion of it?
It's a portion
They're
of it.
going to just keep making them until
There's
they finish?
There's going to be several parts.
Okay. They spent so much time making it look nice, they couldn't do the whole thing at once?
It's a little more complicated than that.
Oh, okay.
That was a very long game with a lot going on. So to condense it into one product would probably be difficult.
That hair looks pretty good. That's my test. How does the hair look?
Now this is not
that look pretty good.
the game part. This is a scene.
Okay, that's true.
So I don't know.
That's true. I don't know how it'll compare.
Does that
That's
matter
true.
to you in your test?
This is true.
This is just a movie.
Okay, yeah,
at this
but you know
point.
I love those parts.
So we'll have to look at it when we're actually in the video game part.
Okay, that's true. At which point I know their hair is pretty spiky and stuck a certain way in Final Fantasy, right? I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we should start by saying this, if people didn't hear the first episode. We're going to judge, is this something that you would want to play?
Yes.
Is this something you would want to maybe instead watch?
Mm-hmm.
Or is this just beyond
just
your...
not my thing.
It's just this...
Could be.
This is not it. So this is
We'll
Aerith.
see. She's pretty.
I have to be careful here because I have beaten this game already and am very big fan, so I don't want to spoil anything for you here, or give you any like ideas that would go against, like, just break your first opinion.
That was rude. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say she looks out of place here. Everybody around her looks pretty rough.
Well,
They're trampling her. She's just a little girl with flowers in a basket. She seems a little bit...
You'll notice she has flowers.
Yeah.
This does not look like a place that would normally have
no,
flowers.
that's what I'm saying. She looks out of place.
She is the one giving the most camera time, to be fair. But this is very industrial.
Nice.
This is a very industrial area. If you noticed earlier,
Yeah.
people on bikes. It was like
City
construction. Living. So this is the entire city.
Oh, okay. And they're surrounded by nothing?
Well, it's like...
It's like desert out there.
Let's just call it desert. And then in the middle of this desert plain there is this very large city.
Circle.
With reactors surrounding.
I would say Circle City, but I know you already have that.
If you watched our or listened to our Mulan 2020 spoiler cast, then yes, you would be aware. So this is at this point just redoing the original Final Fantasy VII intro.
Okay.
Maybe one day we'll do one of
Does
those
it look
for this.
better?
It looks a lot better, yeah.
But how many years ago was the original?
That was like 96.
Oh God, yeah. We've come a little ways since then.
Yeah.
This came out last year?
This came out last year. Yeah, because this was during COVID, and I was very excited.
Gave you something
when I went to the Best Buy. So even this part right here, like, this is just a recreation of the scene that was going on in that original version.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
And now's probably the time for you to start judging hair.
Oh.
Because this is the actual game part.
Okay.
Alright, now we're going to meet the character that you... our protagonist.
Is Cloud in this?
That's
it.
that's
okay.
it right
there we go. Ta-da!
Cloud is in this, yes.
And there he is.
So
That's a big sword. I mean that's
look
like
at that.
almost dragging on the floor.
That's a big gun.
Is it a gun or a sword?
On that guy's arm.
Ah, but that's a sword, though. I don't know.
So I do have the mode on that has 60 frames a second.
How is it not cutting his arm when he's running? Like, well, I'm sorry. What was the last part? What did you just say?
I have this running in the performance mode, so it should look very smooth. Like it's like very silky smooth, buttery as they're running around.
Halt! Who goes there?
I mean,
you watch
swords versus
you watch
guns
My Hero
here.
Academia, and you don't judge Bakugo wearing giant cannons.
No,
You're coming with us. Nice. Don't think so.
Maybe I
I'm
shouldn't
not judging. I'm just taking
Maybe
it
I
in.
shouldn't be on normal
A
mode.
large sword. Why is it harder?
This is I killed them in one hit.
Oh, well, that's
Maybe
my
not.
kind of. So then, easy mode, I might be able to handle.
No,
No.
because Felipe, the other Educated Discussions co-host, he didn't like this game as much as I did, and definitely did run into some trouble.
He did easy mode,
He did
and
do
he
easy
still
mode.
had trouble.
I-
That doesn't bode well for me.
Okay.
Oh Lord, you're scaring me off a little here.
Well, all I've done is just hit people with my sword.
Yeah, I can swing a sword.
Well,
Big
not.
sword.
You got this. Yeah, what he said.
Is he like the fun, lovable guy with the backwards hat?
Yeah. Wait, that
Did I
was
get
not a
that?
bandana.
Or bandana, something. I get that vibe. And the guy with the gun on his hand, is he like the one in charge?
He is the one in
The
charge.
ringleader. Okay. Getting it.
So the difference that you're gonna get like a weirdly skewed version of this because I'm leveled up and you would not be killing these guys as quickly.
Okay.
As you can see here, I'm level 47.
Oh yeah. So okay.
So if you
So if I were playing, it would take a couple more slices.
well, maybe I would just give you this completed save file.
Okay. And then I would be able to handle it
Yeah.
better. Okay. What is that? What is that orb?
Your magic juice.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls this.
So now's when you should be judging hair.
what was his
Because
name?
girl hair is always the...
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's
Oh, so
the
he's
true
just
test.
joining the
like rest of
crew.
us.
He's
Outland-
temporarily joining the crew.
I like him.
This is a
I
one-time
like the guy with the bandana.
When it's done,
Pausing it on me.
we're done.
Aw, this guy's trying to be his friend. Way to be a jerk, Cloud.
Well, no, I paused it because I don't think I clicked record,
Look at too.
Oh,
but I'm pretty sure I can save recent gameplay.
Guess I'm not on the-
So we've been playing for 10 minutes now, so we should be good.
we're
good.
okay.
We're good. We're safe.
Don't do that to me. I'm like, oh man. See, I don't feel like I can fairly judge his hair because his hair is a specific. His hair's not going to blow in the wind the same way that I'm looking for in a video
Nobody
game.
do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
Oh man,
What?
he's being so mean.
So knowing what I know about like this character and everything, like a lot of people say like, oh, they don't like Cloud because he's like this jerk, and he's not likable. Are you?
But is he just having emotional problems? He must be battling something within. There's some backstory I'm sure I'm missing that he is the way he is.
I mean, it's pretty much anime, so you could probably assume a little bit of that. However, you're judging it based off of what you're being shown.
Oh, is he getting paid?
Yes,
he's getting paid to do this job.
he's- That's why I say he's temporarily with the crew. He's
Yeah.
doing it for the money.
Sitting for the money. Is that a cloud? Is that like some kind
That's smoke.
Smoke? Oh.
We are on a mission to blow up this reactor
Oh, okay.
because of reasons that I'm sure will get explained later.
Okay then. I mean, an explosion of a reactor, is that not going to blow up our whole Circle City thing here?
No.
No? Okay. What is that, a dog? What am I looking at?
The guard dog. That's what I said, right?
Oh, you killed a dog? Oy.
That it?
I did not ever do that in Last of Us.
Yeah, I know. We went the whole game without killing a single dog, and it just happened.
No, yeah, I just did it.
Now
just
you're
now.
just like slicing him with a sword.
But that's not like
That's
a.
not a dog dog. That's
it's not
like
a dog dog. It's a.
Fantasy dog. We'll go with that. It's a fantasy.
It's a Pokemon.
Yeah. Elevator up. There we go.
So
You seem very unrushed compared to everybody else. You're
Well,
just
I
like,
have to go up
I'll
the
take
elevator.
the elevator. Everybody else is like,
well, they made me stay back to go
oh, I guess.
to go
okay.
fight. So in terms of how this game looks, what are your thoughts?
Looks good.
Just good.
No, I
Does
like it.
this
There's a
stand
lot
out-
of detail.
Does this stand out like the? We did Ratchet and Clank
we
previously.
did.
Not so fast.
I feel like that was such a
We got
different
company.
style, though. That was a little more happy. This is a little more dark and
Yeah, there's your dog.
here's the oh. So yeah, that's not really dog. That's
I mean, that actually made me a little more convinced. Alright, so we're good here. So you can also kind of pause it and go in slow motion. You can do different attacks.
does that say spells? Do you have magic?
Yes, so I have magic, so I can do some magic
Okay.
here. So I'm gonna put this dog on fire.
Oh lord. Maybe we should call it something other than a dog.
It's a guard dog.
Let's go.
That's what they call it in the game.
Yes, that's what it said right there
Okay.
above him.
I wasn't paying
So
attention.
there is a mode of this game that allows you to, like, almost everything you do, it like will slow it down for you and bring up that menu.
Okay.
Like I don't know if we can.
So you can pick spells and stuff as you're going.
So normal classic says the controlled character will attack and defend automatically while you focus on executing commands. So there is a mode where he'll fight for you and you just do the spells and the abilities.
Okay. That would help me if I
Yeah,
was playing.
in theory, yeah.
Okay.
But again, this is going by very quickly because of the enhancements my character has. We need to hold this button.
They're not worried about waiting for you.
Well,
Or
the
are
door
you
is
just going
closed.
not fast enough? Come on, Cloud.
So he
I
said
feel like
pick up
I'm
the
wearing the
pace.
same pants she is right now. Is she wearing green pants?
She
with
is.
me?
I think she is wearing green
Sweet.
pants.
What's her name?
Jessie.
Is she like the same pants? Oh my god, he's wearing the same pants.
Attack on command.
Just
But I
kidding.
No.
ain't a good
I'll
guard,
compare
though.
to
He
the
has
Bet
more
you see
thickness.
the reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are
I'll
you?
give you that money.
Gil.
Scared
It's
to
called
bite the
Gil.
hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little dog?
Oh man.
So he used to work for the company that they're gonna go blow up the reactor
We
for.
can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
He's kind of a pretty looking guy.
He is very, very pretty.
He's like a pretty looking guy. I don't know.
3, 2. Damn, I'm good.
Who's there?
Your friend.
Oh, wait.
Oh, don't need you. He's like finally a minute of peace without that guy.
That's Barrett.
The one with the gun on his hand?
Yeah.
Barrett? Yeah.
He's
They don't seem like quick friends.
So seeing how easy this is to
Yeah.
fight,
You slice him.
does that help your
I mean,
idea of
that
like
is
would
a
you?
big sword. I'm not gonna lie. That should do the
Well,
trick
no,
in
it's
one
but
slice.
from, in terms of if you were to play
Yeah,
this,
I could probably manage my way around that.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the password.
there is a part I'm going to skip here because if
But
you
know
do
what else
decide
Command
this
will
is
talk
worthy
to
of
us with?
playing,
What can you do?
I'm
And we're good.
thinking.
She looks like she's like
Careful in there.
18.
Yeah, maybe I won't. I'm pretty sure this character is supposed to, Cloud is supposed to be about 21.
Oh, okay, he's young too. Okay. Yeah, he looks young. What's Barrett, like 25? 26?
I don't recall
I'm just kidding,
his
he's not
specific age. So
25.
It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Who? Who's close?
him and a girl named Tifa.
Oh, Tifa. Oh, Tifa, I know that name. Do I know that name? Is that your wife?
Yeah,
Tifa.
totally. So this is a little bit of backstory that I think you'll get not very much context for.
Are you ignoring me?
Because I'm missing other.
So that's
games.
Tifa
Okay.
as a youngling.
Tifa and I.
Is Tifa dead at this point? Or
No,
where is she at?
no,
Oh,
no.
She's here somewhere. She's not the one with the flowers. Who was that with the flowers?
That was Aerith.
Aerith. Okay.
We run into her later, I'm sure.
Picking more flowers in this concrete city.
Circle City.
Circle City. We'll go Circle City. Oh, this is nice digs here.
So this is the headquarters for
Sweet.
the
For the
people
bad
in
guys.
charge.
Right?
I mean, we're the ones going to blow up
yeah, I
like
was gonna say,
power
you're the ones
plant.
blowing up,
so
but, like-
I mean, how do you know we are the bad guys?
These
Or we are not the
lads
bad
appear
guys.
to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group
course
that
they're on
made the
camera.
attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
He looks like he could be like Stanley's brother from, I don't know.
Stanley from The Office?
No, Stanley. Isn't that,
Sleep while you
Spider-Man
eat, while you
creator?
sit. It's
What's his
here
name?
sucking up Mako.
Isn't it
It doesn't
Stan?
rest, and it doesn't
Stan Lee.
Yeah, Stanley.
Oh, I
that's
think
what
you
I
said.
said.
Okay, yeah.
Stan Lee.
Okay, sure. I was
He's
like,
got the white mustache, the white
I
hair.
thought you were talking about
Oh,
The
Stanley
Office.
from The Office.
That's very-
no.
that was like-
Yeah, no, I don't think they're related. No, they don't look anything alike.
What happens when it's all gone, huh? Answer me.
He really got some. Like he's
You
gonna rile them up.
he likes pro
He's a
wrestling.
motivational. Oh yeah, look at that.
I know you can.
That's like the Macho Man, right? With the ear.
Yeah.
And he's got it going on.
I do.
Get help.
And I keep thinking
Say that again.
What do you
you're
keep
having a
thinking?
tense moment. I'm sorry, I was gonna interject with something totally unrelated.
Worry less about the plan.
On his arm, I
More
keep
about the
seeing
next
like the
5
Nightmare
seconds.
Before Christmas, but like
What?
his tattoo.
Oh.
But it's not. But like at a quick glance, I keep seeing like the skeleton face like of Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas.
I mean, sure.
I don't know.
Our lives are on the line.
I would have to
now.
look. It's not in the shot yet.
I just keep seeing it. Like I can't
Sure.
unsee
I mean,
it.
I guess I.
And I.
And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach.
This is true.
I did another video, and I think I said that exact thing.
Just bear with him for me, would you?
Should have asked for more money.
So something Felipe didn't like about this game was the dialogue is very anime-like, but everything looks so real. So,
Okay, so it
he
didn't-
was having some trouble, like not differentiating the two, but just it seemed
It didn't go together.
it seemed like there was a lack of flow, or it wasn't cohesive. So now you'll see I can beat this guy Barrett.
Oh, okay. That's why I said he joined the party.
Yeah, so you don't always play as just Cloud.
Well, yeah, because
But he is your
can't
main.
reach.
But you can switch between
You can
them
switch. Okay.
very quickly.
Shut up and move over.
What are those? I missed that. It moved too fast.
Oh, we'll see more of them, I'm sure. So now I'm trying to have some of that hustle you mentioned.
I used to have those lights in my room. Those little rope lights on the stairs there.
Great.
Those things will hurt more than your
I think
pride
that's in
if
again.
careless. They'll cut you
Is
down
it?
to
It's
size
coming
enough,
up?
Yeah,
But I'm guessing you've done
I
the
feel like
same
I've
thing
seen that, like
Yeah.
at work, people bragging about that.
Huh.
Move when they cycle
Or
off.
Exactly.
Kids,
Kids.
because I'm a
That's
teacher.
what the kids are into these days. The rope lights again.
Hey,
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
Okay. So this little like laser trap.
I'll cut you in
You
half.
never. I don't think you really run into anything like this ever again.
No.
Like timing, running through lasers.
You're doing
So if you were to play this, that's not something I don't think you have to. Now I feel like I'm just looking at Christmas lights because of what you said.
more of the same.
Oh, that one almost got you.
Pretty easy, right?
Pretty easy.
Nice job, Cloud.
She's really giving you some positive affirmations here about getting through those lasers. Oh my
I don't
god.
call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
not if you wipe the floor with them first.
All right, well,
He
I'm gonna
sounds
fight it.
confident.
We can take this up.
So this is where the game might get a little. Oh wait, never mind.
If we rush in,
So if you were to play like this, it would go pretty smooth. But
Okay.
you're supposed to use like some magic
Because you're on
against
level
him.
47. That's
Yes.
why. Because you didn't barely do anything.
This is a very different game, I guess. At that point,
first. Soldier first class doesn't go into the 20s.
What the hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank.
I,
Though for all I know, A soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old.
You're a baby.
So I laughed at that. Like, I don't know how good of a joke that is, but I
laughed too. It
I've
was
laughed
great.
at that joke every single time.
You're a 1-year-old baby. I thought they were going to tell his age there. I was like, oh, is he 20? He's 21?
Well, you know that
You know
because
that,
of
yeah, because you said that.
watch him be 22 or something.
That's our target, the reactor core.
He's around
Gotta
there.
set the bomb at the bomb.
Bomb at the bottom.
Let's get down there.
I mean, are we going to get to that part in watching today or no? It's going to be a
I
while
would
before you can get
say
a bomb down there.
no. We're just gonna walk. We're gonna
You're just
head
going to
down
waltz
there.
down there and stick it on the floor?
Yeah,
Wrap it like a present?
pretty much.
Put an alarm clock on top?
It's pounding like a jackhammer.
So I guess if you were to judge, is this something you'd want to watch?
Heads up, boys. The end's in
Ideally, I would not
I feel
play
like-
on such an easy. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, on easy mode.
Here you can see. Oh wait, I have to get a little
What those
closer.
little things were?
Yeah. Let's go to the photo mode.
I'm seeing like some kind of plant mosquito. Okay. Oh, it's an eyeball.
So does that look?
It's a mossy
like it doesn't really make
eyeball?
sense, right?
No.
It's because back in the original Final Fantasy, there was just a bunch of like enemies that they made that
They just scribbled on.
it just seemed like there wasn't too much thinking behind it. I'm sure there was, but it just came off like there wasn't much thinking behind
But
it.
now
And-
they're trying to make them look good, and it's
but
like,
they
what am I
like,
going to
but
work
they
with this?
faithfully recreated
Yeah.
all of those nonsense designs, which really comes into play later with some
Okay.
cool moments.
Like, so far as me watching you play this, like, you know, I'm like super storyline person, and I haven't gotten enough storyline other than we're blowing up this thing for some reason. So, like, I need more, who's the girl with the flowers, where's your friend you're having flashbacks about, like,
I mean,
I'm not getting
we're
gripped
like
in yet. Right now we're just
we are
slicing stuff and planting a
20.
bomb.
I mean, I'm going fast, and it
Yeah.
wouldn't go this fast normally.
No.
I'm only
So
20
then
minutes in.
if we were going slower, I probably would not be as entertained, but I just need some more story.
When I played this game, I think it took me like over 35 hours to finish it. As compared to your Last of Us, which
Yeah.
actually that was pretty long too, but there's definitely more story going on there in a traditional sense.
I'm just here for the paycheck.
So Tifa knows them. He's
Yes.
there on her recommendation.
Yes.
Okay, whoever Tifa is, I still don't really know that, but
That flashback girl
yeah,
grown up.
flashback. Put the bomb. Why couldn't he just set the bomb down?
I get the impression he's just asserting authority.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk.
Well, this guy Cloud has not been
Flashback.
very
He's not doing
kind
too good, is he?
either.
Oh, it's a feather. What do feathers mean?
What's wrong?
There's a villain, if you're in the know, being teased there.
I'm fine.
That he's
What
met in
about
the
the
past.
timer?
Your call.
A lot of this is like you don't have the context.
Pretty
Yeah.
cocky, ain't you?
5 seconds. That's how cocky I am. I'm gonna get out of here. Did he hit the button?
No.
Well, hit the button, man. You're standing right there.
Well, they have to get out of
I
there.
guess handle this first,
They
and
have,
then
they're
hit the
gotta
button.
get out of there in a
Okay.
timely fashion. So,
Okay.
all right, let's see it. This fight takes a while, so I'm
So you
curious.
say. I don't know, Mr. Level 47.
It's got reinforced armor plating.
So I'm curious to see how fast this goes.
Lightning magic.
Oh, geez, it's kind of nice how fast it's going. Because I played this on hard mode as of a few days ago, and it took me
Took
a
you
good.
forever.
I don't know exactly, but like 20 minutes.
Yeah, see, you would lose me if I was waiting 20 minutes. Like, you know me, I'm like super story. I need a lot of story too to go with all the shooting and stuff. The guy like wrote me in, but I guess this is cool, especially if you're playing it, that you just go right in and you don't have any story. Like, that's cool in itself, like its own way. And you just start playing. We'll figure it out as we go. Although I suppose if you're playing this, you probably have played the other one, or no? Is
What
that
do you
fair
mean
to
the
say?
other one?
Like the original?
That's
Like
not-
you have
that's-
nostalgia for the original, so
I
of course you would play this
I don't
one?
think so, because
No? Because that was so long ago, I mean,
there's going to be people who played
Played-
this only.
yeah. And they'd be like, I don't want to play that other one. 96 game.
And that's definitely a mentality I'm sure a lot of people have.
Take cover behind that debris.
Your dad likes these games? Or liked the original game or something,
When
right?
yeah, a long time ago, and
Yeah, he was into it.
he doesn't play video games anymore.
No. But this would have been a video game of choice for him?
It was?
Yeah.
Until I deleted his. Oh, geez, I forgot about
Why don't you tell him about this one?
that. He's aware.
But he's not choosing to buy himself a PlayStation 5 to play it?
You can't find one, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, there's that. Is that still a thing?
That's still a thing.
Oh my god.
It will be a thing for a while longer.
Do they just not make enough, or people are still scalping them? Like, it's pretty
I
hardcore.
bet it's a little bit of both.
An auto repair unit. Damn it.
All right, yeah, we.
Take it out quick or we're screwed.
So
Yeah,
okay, so what about the idea of would you watch this if it was going as quickly as it is now?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we'll get to the
Still,
end of this.
I need more story. Whoa. That'll set the bomb off. What if that hits the bomb?
I mean, that's a possibility.
That's what I was thinking,
Okay,
man.
there you go.
Countdown started. Down to the water. There's only little fireflies.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on.
So the claim is that the energy they're using in these reactors is killing the planet.
Oh,
It's like
well,
using
that's bad.
using up the majority of the natural resources.
Okay. So they're trying to help the planet. right?
Yes.
So they're just like activists who are taking it to a new level.
Yes.
Got you.
Tough, but doable. Idea. Nothing to it.
Nothing to it.
So
What's the buttons on his sword for?
those are it's called materia.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I can do it now, but yeah, that can dictate what like magic I can use,
Oh, okay.
and you have a bunch of different types.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. That's all.
So yeah, that's something definitely you would.
That is overwhelming to me. That just makes my brain go, oh my god, that's
Okay.
too many things. Stop, go back. Just keep running. Keep running up the ladder.
What if I told you you could beat the whole game just with what I have? You
Then
with
that's
right
fine.
now?
Yeah, that,
Okay.
yeah. You're gonna have to help me set the settings.
Okay.
You got 19 minutes.
That'll be
We've
fine.
only been running for a minute? Not even?
It thankfully
Pretty good.
pauses when you get to scenes.
Okay.
As you see, we're still in 1902.
Help a girl out, would you?
Help me out.
My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
That's Jessie, right? The girl?
Correct.
Okay. Babysit her. Go.
What?
Come this
Babysit her.
way.
Go.
Oh,
This route
I thought you were calling her a babysitter.
No.
I don't know. I didn't get it, but I guess that's why.
Said look out for her.
Oh, whoops.
Or I don't give you any money. Like, I guess you're doing a lot of the fighting here to like cover their backs to get in.
Uh-huh.
But like, I feel like that guy in charge, like, he could have just put the bomb. Like, did they need to hire him? I guess he's doing most of the fighting.
Yes.
So like, that's good. Oh, and he's the one who knows the building, right? To get to the
To
reactors
some
and stuff?
degree.
Okay, that's why they need him.
Also, these fights are going very easily because I am here
Yes.
and so leveled.
Yes, and if it were me playing, it would not be going so
Or
smooth.
without him, they would be having to risk more.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I get
It seems like they don't have any
He's there.
close combat specialists.
Okay. Yes. No, they all have guns. There's your eyeball.
There it.
I've got you covered. Find us the way out of here.
But then
There you go.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got soldiers.
I believe him when he says he'll be fine. I think he will be fine.
Soldier boy.
They're here.
He doesn't want to be associated as a soldier anymore. Wait, was he a soldier working for these bad guys?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So he doesn't want to be associated with that. He cares about the environment now. Or money.
money.
He cares about the money for saving the environment. I'm sure he'll turn into some softie and he'll join their cause.
You would have to keep going to know for sure.
This is true.
No time to celebrate.
Oh, little UPS box floating by there.
So there's a treasure chest there, but
Yeah.
we're gonna keep going.
Oh, because if you take time,
Well, I mean,
I'm just gonna mess you up.
No,
What are you doing
I'm
opening
just-
boxes? You're running
I'm
from
fine.
a bomb.
I'm fine.
See, now if it were me, I would keep running.
Well, I mean, either you could have. Remember, you got to pick your time.
I'd be really stressed out.
No time to
There's a
celebrate.
time click.
Well, you got to pick your time.
Oh,
Remember,
you can
it was like
pick
20
30
or
if you want?
yeah, you could pick 30.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd pick 30 or 45 an hour, you know, just in case. What's that? That person looks different than the other soldier people.
Yeah, he's a shock trooper.
Oh. Oh, man. That was something else.
Was nothing.
Yeah, countdown stressed me out. I'd be kind of stressed. So, like, let's say it gets to 0 and you're still in here. Is the game over, technically? Like, you get
It
blown
might
out?
be. You might have to redo it.
You've never had that experience,
No,
have
I've
you?
not.
You've always gotten out.
I mean, I'm definitely going to right now because I am way over leveled for this.
Now, you said you're way over leveled. You said you were playing that same battle on hard the other day. I know you've already beaten this game.
I wouldn't.
So how many times?
Well, it's
have you
because
played
it's
this game?
meant to be. I've only beaten it once.
Oh, beaten it. Okay.
I mean, the original I've beaten. Let's say 8 times.
Okay.
That seems like a safe number.
Okay.
Look, it's 19 minutes.
So you need to do this 7
I mean, all the time went up.
Okay, then. From you standing in that elevator. Are you still in the elevator?
Let's
That was
just
a
pretend.
pretty small explosion. That didn't... Stanley's in
Sir.
What's the button? What?
So you can see that.
They're gonna self-destruct it on their own?
Yes.
Why? Isn't that what you were trying to do?
Yes.
But it didn't work when you did it. Your little bomb.
No,
like,
our
poof.
bomb was not strong enough to make it happen.
Oh, but they're gonna make it happen and pin it on you?
I
Like
mean,
you're the
you would
terrorist
have-
now?
You would have to keep going.
I'm intrigued. Okay, that's
I mean,
not-
that was the intention anyway, right?
Yeah, that's what they wanted. So they're probably like patting themselves on the back, but really their bomb went like
You
poof.
you would have to keep going, but
It's taking a nap.
the powers that be, I guess you could call them the government as well. The government is very like, okay, no, we want this catastrophic event to happen.
So you played into their story anyway.
Sure,
I guess.
they're. It seems like
Into
they're.
their-
It seems like they're going to build a narrative around this.
Yeah. You keep getting hit by stuff. Run, girl.
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
There you go. Run. Or maybe they're blowing it up because they want them to die.
That is possible.
But I feel
I mean, I'm
like
not gonna
more.
comment on any
I
of
feel
these.
more like they're trying to pin it on them
Okay, that was pretty
as
cool.
being like terrorists.
Do you see that little smirk?
All right, come on.
He's
Yeah.
already warming up.
He's warming up.
He's already-
There he is. Uh-oh. See, like, this city. Like, I don't know how you could blow up a whole building. Yeah. That looks bad.
It seems like there's very few casualties.
Oh, I guess.
I mean, we
it
killed
didn't go out.
killed
It just
people,
went straight up.
but as you can see now, the power.
Oh,
we've
yeah. 'cause
caused a
it's-
power
it's
outage.
Basically, they're like nuclear power plant, basically. And we want windmills, because that's more conservative for the environment, right?
Sure. So we're gonna stop it there.
Oh.
But I will say that you got overwhelmed with the magic slots and everything, the little orbs
Mm-hmm.
on the sword there. But it starts you off small. You don't have a lot right away.
Maybe it triggered a
But it's probably not a you would play this.
Well, let's hope
Is that correct?
in one piece.
What is it? What's it
Would you
again?
play this?
Yeah, I'm intrigued because, like, honestly, if they didn't blow up that themselves, I would have been like, it's not wrong. But now they kind of got me. Now I want to know why they blew up their own.
We in Sector 8?
I also find it comical that their bomb sucks so bad.
All right then.
But why did they blow it up
Well,
themselves?
didn't they?
That was their reactors. Why? Like,
I don't know if they just said it, but there was a comment like, "Hey, you got a little carried away with that bomb."
Yeah, and she said I followed it to the T.
Yeah,
so,
so
like
they
know
know
something's not quite
so
right.
they definitely don't understand what
Mm-hmm.
is there's just some.
But I'm intrigued with the whole them blowing it up themselves. If that part didn't happen, I probably actually wouldn't have cared that
All right,
much.
well, thank you so much for joining me, Sarah.
Yeah, this was good.
And just to again make that final call, maybe watch, not play.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I would be.
And I would
playing
have
this.
to be going at this speed of fighting.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got to run through this.
All right, so everybody, make
Is
sure.
it well? First, real quick, is this game mostly fighting? Is
There's a lot of it.
It's
Yeah,
heavy on the fighting.
It's heavy on the fighting.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. So then definitely you'd have to be at this level.
There's definitely a lot of story as well.
Okay, that's the part I like. I mean, I like the other. Like, there's story built into the fights too, but
You can refuel that.
okay.
So
Yeah.
everybody, remember subscribe, click that
Yes.
button, and like this video and comment your critiques on how we did all this, and subscribe to us on iTunes as well for the podcast versions
For sure.
of some of the shows that we do.
Sometimes Felipe's there.
He's been on every single one. I've not.
Well,
been
I feel
on-
like I'm starting to take over slowly. This is my second one.
No. Now he's gonna comment.
He is. He's
really
gonna hear this.
angrily. No, you are not being replaced, Felipe. But
Just kidding, Felipe.
we're gonna stop it here. Thank you, and everybody
Thanks,
else.
guys.
Thanks
Have a
for
good one.
watching.